I am sitting down to flip through my Erin Condren neutral vertical life planner from January through June 2019. If you would like to see, please stick around. Hello everyone and welcome back to Life from the Fish Tank. My name is Michelle and we are sitting down to do a 6-month planner flip through of my 2018-2019 Erin Condren. I did get the July through June planner, so this one is now done. If you can see, it is super thick. I have a lot of stickers in here. I already did my July through December flip through. I can link that down below. But today we are going to be doing my January through June flip through. To start off, this is my cover I chose. When it's dark, look for the stars. I absolutely love this cover. It brought me joy, as Marie Kondo likes to say. I didn't really do a whole lot in the beginning. As you can see, I just marked these a little bit. My husband goes on trips a lot, so I just want to use these to mark those days. I didn't use this, and then we flip right into July. So let me go to January. This is what it looks like. I like to just write some main things that happened during the day. As you can see, some days nothing happened. We just went to work, went to school, and came home, so I didn't really feel a need to write anything in there. But the ones that we did have something, I did write in there. Some months are a lot more full than other months, as you can tell. Sidebars, I don't really use the sidebars much because this is like a overall memory planning, but yeah, we went back to school this day. We saw some movies. I like doing family game nights in here. Chris is in Torch Club and he adopted a chinchilla and transition meeting. So yeah, this was January. It was from Let's Planet. And the December 31st through January 6th is also from Let's Planet. It's her New Beginnings kit. I thought it was perfect for the first of the year and the new beginnings. I love the soft colors, and oh no, it just made me happy. Not a whole lot happened. Fireworks in Germany are crazy, so I wanted to write that down. My word of the year was change. Back to school on the 2nd. We did go watch Once Upon a Deadpool, the PG version. My oldest son is 17 and we let him go watch our movies with my husband, especially the superhero movies, but my 13-year-old is not allowed to watch anything like that. But so when Once Upon Deadpool came out with PG-13, I did take them to go see that. And Epiphany, so we took down our Christmas stockings. The next week was another Let's Planet. I really like Let's Planet. It is her Stay Cozy kit. I love the winter-y of it, and not a lot happened. This week, still, my car engine light went off, and then it came back on 2 days later, and then I had to take it back into the dealership or to the repairman, and they ordered a part. Spoiler alert, my car still isn't fixed, but that's yeah, we had it for 5 years, and we had to sell, or we had to pay off the loan in order to junk it because it's been broke for a year now and no one knew how to fix it. We took it to 3 people, 3 different places, and no one knew, and we are moving in 2 weeks and we didn't have time to do anything, so we had to pay off the loan and junk it, which hurt my heart. Hurt my heart. But anyway, we did do family game night. The following week was from Rock Paper Studio. It was their Arctic Adventure. I love all the colors of this. This was the first time I actually put in some Simply Gilded washi. I was hoarding it, but needed to use it, so I did that. I saw The Upside, which was a good movie. Chris went to Lego Bingo with his dad, and IEP transition meeting I do. My oldest son was on an IEP, so we had transition meeting, and we were binging Game of Thrones to get ready for the new season, which, boo. And we had a senior meeting, parent meeting, and yeah, that was all for that week. This week was also from Rock Paper Stickers. It was their Winter Wishes. The quote says, "Tomorrow is always a fresh start with no mistakes in it yet." So I really like that. We snowed a lot. Chris adopted his chinchilla. And yeah, that was about it. It was really, really cold. Then we move into February. This kit is by Jador Planning, I think is how you say it. It's so, oh my goodness. Look at all this rose gold. Oh, it's so dainty and feminine, and oh, I love it, love it, love it. But you can tell that this month we didn't do a whole lot. I do live in Germany right now, and in the winter time I get seasonal affective disorder really bad. I get depressed. It's hard for me to get out of bed, so I don't want to do anything except hibernate. I was still working, so that was good, but otherwise I'd stay in bed all day long and not do anything. It's really bad. So that's why February is pretty empty. I did go first day in the CSC office, which is the office who schedules all the IEP meetings for kids with special needs. I was a substitute teacher at our elementary school, so I was in there for a couple months. And we had a dance. Alien Ant Farm and POD came to base and did a special concert for us, so that was really cool. 50 days until I took Jared to Rome. Lego Movie, Attila, that's it. So the first week is from Shine Sticker Studio, her Luna Winter Kit. I love Shine Sticker Studios. I love Luna. The star, not as much, but Luna is, yes. I love the Luna. Look at this weekend banner. It's so, so pretty. You know, all this, I love it. Love it, love it. So anyway, yeah, not a whole lot going on this week. I wanted to figure out what we were doing for spring break. We got lots of snow, and yeah, that was it for that week. This week is from Lexi Kylie Designs. It's the, I hope I say it right, Frose, F-R-O-S-E with the t over the E. However you say it. I think you say it Frose, I'm not sure. But this is so different from this week. I like having different colors for every week, but yes, this is this week. I was sick, a lot of sick, had a hair appointment. Pick up photo pass. I don't know what that means. Yearbook layout. I bought a page in the yearbook, so I had to go figure out what I was going to put on that. The concert. I bought tickets for a Viter. Don't let anyone dull your sparkle. I really did. So last year in the summertime, I took Chris to London. He was really into Harry Potter. And right when the Cursed Child came out, they were offering tickets. And so I bought tickets like 15 months prior to us going because they were sold out that much. So I took Chris, just him and me, and we went to London. We saw Cursed Child. We went to Harry Potter Studios, and it was just him and me, and I really loved it. So I wanted to do the same thing with Jared. So I asked him, what do you want to do? He said, go to Rome. So we went to Rome, and I wanted to buy some things for Viter. I'll talk about that when we get to the week, but I absolutely loved all of our tours, and it was 50 days over. The next week was NMH Creations and the Be Mine Winter Love Photography Kit. That was a mouthful. But yeah, not too much to say about this. It was Valentine's Day this day. We didn't do anything. We never really do anything. We did go see Lego Movie 2. This weekend went to Monte Mar, which was a indoor pool here. And yeah, that's about it. The next week was from Hello Petite Paper. Look at how much difference this week. I love it. This is so pretty. It's her Love Grows Here kit. And again, not much for this week. The boys went to go see Attila, however you say it, and I went to see What Men Want on this day because I did not want to see Attila. Jared or my husband went and took them to that. And yeah, not much else going on this week other than it's such a pretty kit. And that was the end of February. March is from Nicole Hutch Designs. As you can see, nothing. We did nothing in March. I was so blah the whole month. So kind of empty. The first kit is from Paper Focus. It's her Anything Is Possible kit. Coffee because adulting is hard. Isn't that the truth? Did Hello March bring in a new month? And I was sick. I was really sick. I think that's why I didn't do anything. I went to bed early and sleepy. So this went back to bed. Ooh, cap and gown and graduation announcements came in that day. Slept in bed all day, and I did a little bit of cleaning, but not a whole lot. I think my kids did more of that. The next week is another Let's Planet, her In Bloom kit. Nothing really happened. Fashion in Germany is really big, so we did not have school this day because of the buses. They couldn't get through to certain areas because they were partying too hard. I was still sick that day. Family time, needed coffee. We started watching Jeopardy here at the house, which I thought was so much fun. And it's a beautiful day to leave me alone. Isn't that the truth? I was still sick. Then the next week was from Lexicali Designs. It's her Shamrock kit. To be honest, this one wasn't my favorite, but was my favorite of all the St. Patrick's Day kits that I could find. It says lucky like a four-leaf clover. It has a lot of gold. I like this bottom washi. I like the boxes, but yeah. My car was still broke. Story of my life. Dropped off a rental. I don't know why we had a rental, but we had a rental, and probably because I needed a car to get around, and dropped it off, and my car was still broke. Fun times. Moving on to the next one, it was the Let's Planet 4 Houses kit because this is Harry Potter week. Wednesday was Hufflepuff, Thursday Slytherin, Friday Gryffindor, and Saturday was Ravenclaw. Chris is a Slytherin. I am a Ravenclaw. Yay. And not much went on this week either. I had coffee with a friend. Yeah. Nothing much other than this is really cute spread. The following week was from Little Miss Papery. It's her Pooh kit. I bought this earlier in the year and hung on to it because my husband's one of his favorite character things is Tigger. Every time we go to Disney, we had to go eat at Crystal Palace because take our picture with Tigger. He loves it. So his birthday was on Sunday, so I saved this for him, and together is our favorite place to be. I love this. I love this art and the way she did it. It makes me happy, but not a whole lot going on. Senior parent meeting. My light back on after I just picked it up again. Had to drop it back off. Yeah, and this was the last time I saw the car. I think March 29th was the last time that I saw my car. It stayed at the garage March, April, May, June, July, 4 months, and nothing got done. Nothing. They had no idea what was wrong with it. Oh, makes me so angry. So that was the end of April, or March rather. April, we did a little bit more. I feel a little bit better. The month was from, let's see, Kylie Designs. So yeah, I will talk about what happened. But first, so we went to Rome the 1st through the 4th. I planned to do it during our spring break. Our spring break was actually the 8th through the 12th. But in my mind, spring break was always the first week of April. It's always the first week of April. It's been the first week of April for the last 3 years. So I didn't even think. I just booked it for the first week of April. And it wasn't until like, I don't know, 3 weeks before we were leaving, and a friend of mine was like, so when you're going to Rome, I said the 1st to the 4th. Like, that's not spring break. I'm like, what do you mean it's not spring break? It's like, that's not spring break. So we went to spring break the week before the actual spring break. Sometimes I'm so blonde. But this was the kit that I had chose. The quote was enjoy the little things, and I really wanted to enjoy the little things and enjoying my special time with Jared. It does have gold foil all over it. So Monday we flew from Frankfurt to Rome. It was only like a 2-hour flight, so really close. We did walk by the Spanish Steps, Trevi Fountain, and we went to Hard Rock because we always get cups from Hard Rock. Couldn't forget some things. I booked a tour of the Colosseum and Palestine Hill, which was awesome. We did the hop on, hop off bus. We walked into Vatican's Circus Maximus, which that's a funny story. They told us about the Circus Maximus at the Colosseum Palestine Hill tour. So we went to go find Circus Maximus, and we were walking around, looking at my phone. It's like, where the heck is this place? We could not find it. We thought that we were walking along the sidewalk, and we thought that it was on the other side of the sidewalk. But we couldn't find a way to get in. It's like, okay, we're tired of walking around. We're just going to walk across this big field and get over to the hop on, hop off bus stop. Well, we didn't know it at the time, but the field we walked across was actually Circus Maximus. Yes. And we did not know that until after we got on the bus. I was listening to the little spiel they have. It's like, oh, we were right there and had no idea. Yay. And they have 2 Hard Rocks, and well, they have a Hard Rock restaurant, and then they have the store attached, and then they have another store over by the Vatican. And Jared really wanted a Hard Rock beanie for some reason, so we went there to see if they had it. They did not. And we walked across Angel Bridge. I don't know if it's actually called Angel Bridge or not, but that's what I'm calling it. Then Wednesday, I booked 2 trips. The first one was a city walk, and it said it was a small group tour. So I'm like, okay, cool. I like small group tours a lot better. What I didn't realize was that small group was going to be me and Jared, and the tour guide and our driver. That was it. So that was very small, but I loved it. We went to the Pantheon and St. Peter's Square. We stopped and got a cappuccino. He told us about Spanish Steps, and I took lots of pictures. It was an amazing tour. Yes, amazing. And then after that, we did the Catacombs and Crypts tour, which was interesting. We went to the crypt with all the bones, and it kind of gave me the ibby-jibbies. And then we went outside the city and we went to a catacomb, and she told us all about it. You could see where the bodies were put in, because I guess back in the day they took all the bodies from Rome and put them outside the city gates. They did not want them in Rome proper. So they took all the bodies and put them in the catacombs outside the city limits. And then later on, they decided, okay, well, we want them back. So they dug them back up and brought them back. It was strange. But we went there, and then we finished it out with a building that you go down like 3 buildings, because you know how you have your building here, and then they had a lot of flooding and stuff and silt, so instead of cleaning it out all the time, they just collapsed in the roof and built on top of it. And they did that 3 times. So you literally like go down into history, and the lady's like, oh yes, back when you could just like sit here and look over, and there's the Coliseum, and there's Palestine Hill, because Palestine Hill's not really a hill, but I guess back 300-400 years ago, it actually was a hill. It just built up, the ground built up that much more. So that was a really cool tour. And Thursday we packed up and ate breakfast at the very first McDonald's that opened up in Rome. In case you want to go there, it is the McDonald's right by the Spanish Steps. So that was pretty cool. And then we came home. Traffic was really, really bad. It should take us like an hour and a half to get back, and it took us like 3 hours. So it was bad. I did sleep in, and yeah. Saturday we watched Shazam and had family and did some playing. So that was this week. Sorry it was long-winded, but it was such a great week. The next week was our actual spring break. The kit is from M. Crystal Prince, and it's A Simple Life, and it is also foily, silver foily. It says a simple life is a beautiful life. We really didn't do a whole lot this week because, well, I planned bad. I did go watch didn't go watch. Chris and I watched Overboard at home. We went to address all the graduation announcements and those out. I did buy tickets to the Tulip Express, and we watched Best of Enemies, which is an excellent movie. If you have a chance to watch it, I really, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. So while Chris and I went to see Best of Enemies, Jared went to go see it. Then I spent the day in bed on Saturday because I wasn't feeling well. And then I picked up the car. One of my husband's co-workers let us borrow his car. What he didn't realize when he gave it to us April 14th is that I would still be driving it. April, May, June, July. 3 months later, I am still driving his car. Thank goodness for friends. Yeah. Oh, and I figured out why I was so sick. I apparently have allergies. I've lived in Germany for 5 years, and I suddenly got allergies. Explain that one to me. I have no idea. Then the next week is another Shine Sticker Studio kit, Luna Easter. Look at how cute she is. Oh, and the peeps. This makes me happy. So not a whole lot this week. Game of Thrones started. Game of Thrones. Okay, I know a lot of y'all have probably seen Game of Thrones, but for those of you who have not, I don't recommend watching it because the first however many seasons passed, was phenomenal. I mean, the build-up was top notch. And if you'd asked me before this season, should I watch Game of Thrones? Yes, without a doubt, yes. And then the season came out, and that answer is now, if you have not started it, don't, because you will be disappointed. Wednesday, I found out I had allergies. Thursday was wear purple because April is month of the military child. We are a military family, and you wear purple in April. I took the boys rock climbing. We went to a little Japanese garden close by, and Easter was on Sunday. We had brunch with the Rutledges, which are friends of ours, and we had our little house egg hunt. Then the next week was from Moose and Minton's, their fresh cut flowers kit. It says always take time to smell the flowers, which I chose this because on Saturday we went to Kuchenhof, which is one of the world's largest tulip places. It is world famous for their tulips, and I have not gone there in the 5 years we lived here. It was my last chance, so I'm saying we're going to Kuchenhof. So we did. It was okay. It was rainy and cold the whole day, and we had to leave at like 1:30 in the morning. So I'm glad we went, but it was kind of a one and done thing. If you get a chance, go, but I don't think it's worth going again. And then Sunday we watched Endgame. Oh, and Tuesday I watched Breakthrough, which was a story based in Missouri, and I'm from Missouri, so I thought that was really cool. And then we are into May. Whoa! Nikki +3 kit. It has gold. I have a couple Nikki +3 month kits. I like how she did this. May is a lot more full. If you look back to March, look at this. Nothing. And then full. This is what happens when the sun comes out. I actually want to do things. So, yes, full week. Full month, sorry. Another Shine Sticker Studio, her Luna Hello Spring, I think. Well, this is the first foil kit I got of hers. I don't know if this is really picking up very well, but it's so pretty. Look at her in the rain and her laying down the flowers, peeking over. Oh, I love Luna. She's so darn cute. So this week we have 30 days left of school. I was super excited about that. I had coffee with my friend. Still no car. They said to call. And they hadn't done anything. Chris had another trip to the shelter and Cinco de Mayo. And that was pretty much this kit, other than I like looking at it. Then we have a kit from Let's Planet, her Picture Perfect kit. It is or was sold as a Valentine's Day kit, but my anniversary was on Saturday, so I wanted to do a more love kit, but not over the top. So I thought this was perfect. Teacher Appreciation Day was Tuesday. I ordered my new Erin Condren, which, yes, car so broke. No reports for that. It was robotics night for Christopher. Last IEP meeting for Jared. He don't have IEPs after high school, so that was the last one for that. 18 years. For our anniversary, my husband gave me a gimbal for my GoPro. I gave him a Lego trailer. I know the prices are kind of stacked on for me, but the Lego trailer, he is always saying how much he wants to get a truck and get a pop-up trailer or a teardrop or something and tow it behind and like go tour everyone. And that's what the Lego was. So I gave it to him because that way he can have his truck and trailer. So that was that. Mother's Day was on Sunday. I got flowers and lots of hugs from my boys, which is the best present in the world. I love my hugs from my boys. The next week was from Strawberry Lime Designs, her spring planning kit. This makes me happy too. Yay. We watched Little on Wednesday. I bought a house. Well, we're still in the process of buying a house, but we did start. We buying a house where we're moving to. It's a new build. We have not seen it. We do not know the area. it'll be fun when we get there. But I'm super excited. We're going to have a house again. And what else? I watched The Dog's Journey, which made me cry. Dinner and with coffee with Vicky. It was Chris's last middle school dance here at Ramstein, and his friends spent the night. We went over and did skating rink, and my husband took the boys to go see Detective Pikachu. So this was a pretty busy. Oh, my camera just stopped running. I have no idea why. So Wednesday, Chris turned 13. We have another teenager in the house, and my husband was going on a trip this day, so we actually celebrated it on Tuesday. He got to open up all of his presents and everything, and then Wednesday he wanted to go to dinner at Macaroni Grill, so we did that. Had to turn in senior pictures for Jared. Matthew, Chris's friends, spent the night. He doesn't have birthday parties anymore, so we told him that he can invite a friend over and do a special activity. He wanted to go to Europa, which is a amusement park here in Germany. They've gone a couple of times and they really like it. So he did spend the night this night, or all 2 nights. So they went to Europa bright and early, got back late, and then Matthew went home on Sunday. So this was birthday week. And now we're into June. Oh my goodness. Another Nikki +3 kit with lemons and all the gold foil. Look at how busy this is. Yeah. The first kit this month is, hold up. Okay. Well, hold on a minute. I guess going into June, this was from Nicole Hutch Designs. I don't know the name of it, but it was from Nicole Hutch. We had 12 days left of school. It was a base down day, so I had planned to do things, but it was moot because nothing was open. My lack of inner peace is stressing me out because of all the PCS are moving stuff was stressing me out. I had coffee with a friend. It was German Father's Day, because German Father's and Mother's Day do not. Alright, so Thursday is German's Father's Day. In Germany, Mother's Day and Father's Day are on different days than American Mother's and Father's Day. So this was German's Father's Day. We have 1 week till graduation. We finally got our orders. May 1st, we got orders, which did not leave a lot of time for anything. So we've been kind of rushing and stressing. We did go see Aladdin, which was so much better than I thought it was going to be. It was super hot, 81 degrees. Yes, you might not think 81 degrees, not that hot. But it actually is whenever you're in a country that doesn't have AC anywhere. And I need to go through my clothes. The next week was from Paper Focus. If you are graduating, or know someone graduating, or your kids are graduating, or anything graduation related, Paper Focus, totally recommend them. This was a kit. It is foiled, as you can see, and all of the red and blue bits you can personalize to whatever color your school is. So if your school is orange and green, then you tell her and she will do all of this orange and green. It was so cool. I like it. So the 3rd was the last day I went to work. I decided I was done, and I made LA for Jared, so I did a lot of folding of money. 1 week of school left on the 6th, 1 day of graduation left. Friday they had senior breakfast in the morning. We are military overseas, and for their rules are you have to graduate, you have to get your diploma on American soil. So we have our ceremony at FC Cos Stadium, which is the local soccer stadium, but it's not U.S. soil. So for breakfast, they actually got their diplomas at graduation breakfast, and then they got the folder things. They got their certificate at breakfast, and they got their folders at graduation. So they did senior breakfast. I picked up balloons and stuff to decorate the house with, and then graduation was at 6 o'clock at night. It was a rainy affair, and the whole thing was not covered, so that was fun. But Jared graduated, can't believe it. And then everything is everywhere, that's the truth. And my husband took the boys to go see Dark Phoenix on Sunday, and I stayed home and chillaxed. The next week was Let's Planet Adventure Awaits. It says the mountains are calling and I must go, which I chose for a specific reason this week. So this week I had a hair appointment. Jared's last day at PSCD. For his senior year, he got to do a career practicum, which you go to a workplace and you treat it like a job and you get job experience. And he wanted to do preschool for special education, and he absolutely loved it. They're on a block schedule, so they have 4 periods a day, and each period is an hour and a half. But at mid-break, he finished a government that he had to take, so he was able to do 3 hours for CP the last half of the school year. So he was there all morning. For the PSCD here, they have it broke down into a morning session and then an afternoon session. So he was there for all the morning session. And then even after he graduated, he still went in to volunteer at the PSCD classroom. He loves it that much. So I think we know where his career path is going to be. But last day of school was on Thursday. Yay, summer break started. And Saturday we went to Switzerland. Oh my goodness. If you get a chance to go to Switzerland, it is so pretty. It pretty much decided in my mind where I want our forever home to be. I need to be where I see mountains and lakes and rivers and trees, lots of trees. We're moving to Arizona, so I'm not going to see lots of trees there. So I'm going to have to look back on my pictures and enjoy Switzerland so much. It was an amazing trip. And then Sunday was Father's Day and needed to plan. So this week gave me the feels too. Then we have a nice bright week. It is from Sticker Guru, her sorbet kit. Oh, by the way, I have a plan with me about Switzerland if you want to see it. Or not plan with me, travel with me, Switzerland. Check my YouTube videos. It's awesome. So this is the sorbet kit, nice and bright, because first day of summer was on Friday. And it was our first full week of summer break. We went to see Secret Life of Pets 2, which I thought was super cute. Needed to go get our lunch money back and close out their accounts. We finally have flights to BWI, where we have to fly from here on a rotator. They specifically charter a plane to take all the military people who are moving back to states or traveling or whatnot to Baltimore, and then we have to get on a flight from Baltimore to Arizona. That's another day. We had to do a 30-day notice to our landlord, and we went on a Kokum trip, Kokum Castle. That was another thing that I really wanted to do before we leave that I hadn't done in the 5 years, and we went on a tour of that. I also have a travel with me for Kokum. Check that one out. The trip was amazing. We had a little tour person who ran the show, and he was awesome. So we did that, and then the last week was from Peach Palm. It is her Planner Girl kit. It was a hot week, 95 and 93 this whole week, and then it's been cool since then, but I think next week is going to be warmed up again. We did go see Toy Story 4. The boys got haircuts, which they were kind of grumble about. My car is crap because we got the official word that it wasn't going to make the move, so we had to pay it off. Wine because adulting is hard. Adulting is really, really hard. And it was my birthday on Sunday. I got a new paperweight. The boys gave me workout clothes because I want to start going to the gym again. And my mom-in-law gave me a gift card. My poor husband. I wanted chicken fried steak for my birthday dinner. And he stood in a very, very hot kitchen to make me homemade chicken fried steak. So I was lucky for that. This was this, oh, I wish you could feel this paper. It's so buttery. And then that is it. As you can see, I did not use any of the note pages, grid pages, coloring pages, contact pages, none of that. And no stickers I use. I'm not really a big fan of their stickers like this, so I don't ever use them. And then that is the end. So thank you guys so much for watching. It has been, I started YouTube last July, so it's been a year. I'm a very small channel, so I do appreciate every single one of you guys coming and watching my videos and liking and having subscribed. I really do appreciate it, and I look forward to the next year. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye.